What's up, everybody? Welcome back to an episode of Show and Tell. I'm your host, Peter Salib. Let's dive into it. Today, we're going to be looking at two products from one brand. The brand is called Coway. This is the Bidetmega 150, and we're going to be talking about this. It's a premium bidet. This is replacing your entire seat and your toilet seat cover. You can install it yourself with just the basic tools that they provide you and that you already have, and you don't need to hire a plumber. It's going to come in two shapes. So you see that this is elongated. It also comes in a round shape as well. So they do have a guide on the website to help you figure out whether you have a round or an elongated seat. So you obviously have to hook up the water just like all bidets, but this also has a power cord. So this takes electricity too. And we'll get into what that provides you very soon. So when it comes to features, you have a whole remote control here. This is a whole console. It's a wireless remote, more or less. All the wires are tucked in there, so you don't have a separate guy that you're waving around. And that's really neat. So a whole command console right here. When it comes to the water spraying your tush, they are using a technology called iWave. So it's a 4-stage cycle. It's going to start with stage 1. And it's going to just have a soft start for a gentle experience, allowing you to adjust the pressure and the temperature to get it to that sweet spot for yourself. Then you're going to ramp up into a stage 2 pre-wash. It's going to increase the water flow and it's going to increase the range, a wider range of a spray. Next phase is stage 3, the main wash, for a more focused stream to use where you need it. It's going to have a little bit more power. And then the last one, the rinse wash, this is just a gradual reduction of the stream and the pressure for a smooth, gentle finish. So obviously you can customize the water pressure, the temperature for maximum efficiency and comfort. When you sit on it, all right, using the settings and the electricity that's plugged in, there's going to be a heated seat. So that's going to provide an elevated experience when you're sitting upon your porcelain throne. Now you can look forward to wintertime poo-poo time, right? No worries. The stainless steel nozzle is built in. It's actually tucked inside and it pops out. So it's hidden when it's not in use. It has a cleaning function, a dual cleaning function. So it's going to send electrolyzed water through the nozzle and through the whole water path. And it's going to help keep it all, sanitary and clean. You could also adjust the position of the nozzle itself to account for a child using the toilet. So it's actually going to come out a little bit farther and be more targeted. And it also has a feminine mode to get the front areas as well. So this thing even has a night light built in to add some ambient lighting into the mix. So you can find your toilet at night. I'm not sure who actually has that problem, but you can turn this feature off if you don't need it and you'd rather not have a night light in your toilet. Of course, it's going to be waterproof certified. The whole unit is IPX5, so it makes it really easy to clean and long lasting. You can spray it and wipe it and all that good stuff. The remote is IPX7 waterproof, so a little bit more heavy duty on that. So in case you drop it, right, you can clean it real easy. So there's also braille controls on the controller. So for the blind, accessibility, they can also they deserve a clean undercarriage as well. So the braille helps them figure out what they're doing. Now in terms of the modes, there's an eco mode built in. So it switches the bidet to standby mode when it's not in use. And they do that because there's an integrated sensor in the seat that will detect when a human is sitting on it or not. So if there's no human sitting on it, standby mode, low power. Makes sense. So you've done your duty. You've cleaned it out. Now it's time to dry. This has a dryer built in, and the drying duct is actually built separately and completely detached from the water path. So it's extra sanitary for your hygiene. So this is the Bidetmega 150. It costs $400, and you can get it on cowaymega.com. So this is just one of their products. They also have an air purifier, which I'm going to whip out right now. Okay, so now this is the Coway Airmega 250S air purifier. So this has 930 square feet of coverage, and it can do 2 full air changes per hour at the highest setting. So the 250S, the S stands for smart. So this is a smart purifier. It has connectivity, Wi-Fi, and it works with the voice control for your assistants Google Home and Amazon Alexa. And of course, you can also control it through the Coway IO app. So the first thing, let's talk about the filter. It's going to look like this. This is the Max 2 filter. You're going to get one of these included. This is going to last anywhere from 6 to 12 months, depending on your usage. And it's using a combination of activated charcoal, which is going to be kind of the darker black stuff. And then this is for odors, harmful VOCs, okay? And then there's the True Green HEPA. And this is the filter. It's going to capture 99.99, repeated percent of ultrafine particles like viruses, bacteria, mold, fungi, and pollen. So there's also a pre-filter inside here, and that's going to be washable, right? You don't have to replace it. You can actually just wash it and reuse it. That's meant to capture the larger particles, so dust and pet hair, stuff like that. So there's a built-in smart mode. So when you're using it, it's going to activate an air quality monitor. So it's going to sense the air quality around itself, and it's going to auto adjust the settings to the necessary level to get you a clean room as quickly as possible. So when it detects a clean room, it's not going to be running at high automatically, and that's going to save you energy, right? If it is on auto and it's running high and it maybe is too loud, you can manually decrease the fan speed. So that's really easy. If you're watching a movie, right, it gets too loud, just lower the fan speed. That's what makes sense. So it also has a timer. You can run it for just 1 hour, 2 hours, 4 hours, or 8, right, depending on however you need. It's a pretty simple product. You definitely want air purification in your home with everything going on. So the air purifier is $449. The Max 2 filter replacement would be $79. You could get this along with the bidet and all of their other models for these products, all on CowayMega.com. So I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If it brought value to you, make sure you hit subscribe. All right, thanks guys. See you next time.